Yo, what up, world? This is Prime Suspect. This is Nomadz Entertainment, the Maddness podcast, and Videocast holding it down. Got DJ Dragon here.
Yeah.
D Well holding it down. Now, Steezy couldn't be here. He's in Puerto Rico holding it down. So big up to you, dog, in Puerto Rico holding it down. This is how we do it all day, every day.
Yeah, bring us back some Bacardi.
Word up. This is, again, the Maddness Videocast / podcast. This is number 23, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure even myself.
23, 24. So this is how we do it all day, every day. Check the website, www.nomadz.com. You can check us on MySpace, myspace.com/Nomadz Entertainment. No space between the Nomadz and the entertainment. So it's been a crazy couple weeks, man. What was that guy's name? The terrorist in Iraq, al-Zarqawi. He got popped.
Yup.
So
got his ass good.
So they say anyway.
Well, I mean, like I was talking to somebody the other day. I was talking to somebody the other day, and it's like only in war will you see like somebody like showing like a dead body on TV.
They
like,
chopped his head off and held it up to the camera like that, didn't they? They didn't do that?
No.
I was watching something else.
But you know what I'm saying? Only in war you'll see something like that. Like the American media, like
in the United States, yeah.
Right. That's what I mean.
Not like they did to Hussein's kids.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
showed them on TV.
We got those motherfuckers. Look at them, they dead.
So it's crazy that only in war, like I guess because the government wants the people to believe, hey, this guy's dead. You know what I mean?
Could be a lookalike.
Oh, he looks. Well, I mean, I don't know him.
But then again, they all look alike to me, so.
Whoa, underline DR.
For real. Thank you very much. Sorry to all the Middle Eastern people out there for dragging.
Oh, my bad.
But, so, another one's in the can. Another terrorist is dead. Not going to be blowing up people. I mean, it's crazy that there's like, I think it's over 2,000 American soldiers who died in Iraq. And I think just in Iraq. I don't know if that includes Afghanistan. But big up to all my armed forces out there holding it down. Big up to Tipple out there holding it down. I know you're going to Iraq pretty soon. So, our prayers are with you, dog. And I know you're going to hold it down. And you're still going to listen to us strong out there and let everybody know about the Maddness in our podcast. But big up to you, dog.
Hoorah.
Anyway, I think he's in the Navy.
In the Navy.
I don't think we'll see.
I think I'll move over on the couch.
Hey, man, it's their song. It's their theme song.
I don't think it's his theme song.
Not his.
Oh, okay. His theme song is
Slapping some ass. That's his theme
Tip
song.
Drill. But who heard about Lloyd Banks? You told me about the dragon, right?
Yeah. He's a complete fucking idiot, man.
First he gets head on stage in a concert, and now he gets his new CD stolen.
I don't know. Head on stage at the concert doesn't sound like an idiot to me. That sounds like a smart man. Get some
like
brains.
A good time to me. I don't know about you, but this guy's a complete idiot. He has a CD of most of his new tracks for his new album.
Right.
He goes on his way to have a threesome to go bang out 2 chicks.
Wow.
And then his CD mysteriously disappears and gets leaked on the internet. Come on, man.
So,
the CD of him having sex with the 2 chicks?
Nah, the CD of his music.
Of
his new CD.
Dang.
Well, shit, I mean, and I wouldn't be carrying around that shit with me, you know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't. I mean, that's stupid, you know what I mean? Like back, like maybe like 5 or 6 or 10 years ago, it wasn't as easy, to get shit out like it is now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, now
everybody
gets his
right,
CDs
exactly.
leaked. Same thing with Lupe or whatever the fuck. However you say his name, Lupe Fiasco. He had his album leaked like not so long ago, and he got like super pissed off. He was talking about like he wanted to retire. He didn't want to fucking drop no album.
Give me a fucking break, dude. Make that fucking
CD
money, man. Make your fucking money. That's just the way it is. I mean, you try for it not to happen, but it's gonna get out there.
Well, and it's gonna happen anyway. Once the album is pressed and it's out, the people who weren't gonna buy CDs, they're still gonna burn it anyway. Right. So the people who burn CDs are the same people who get the leaked stuff.
Right. Exactly.
So he's not losing any money. If anything, that's free promotion.
Exactly.
That's how you have to think about it.
But most people don't think that way. I don't know. The whole music industry is all fucked up as it is. So
whole music injury.
Industry, my bad. Sorry. Shit. Can't slip up on anything around here.
That's funny.
Yeah, but anyways, if you got a new CD, never take it to go, to a threesome, because your shit will get robbed.
So the chicks rob him, or?
I don't know. From what I read, that he had the threesome, and I guess one of the females jacked his CD.
Well, you said it was like in a DJ Who Kid mixtape, right?
He said he kept it in like a CD case with like a Who Kid cover on it.
So maybe he just left it there.
You think he bangs chicks out to his own music? That's really arrogant, man.
He needed some theme music. While he's getting his groove on.
His own theme music.
There you go.
That's gangster, though, I guess.
But
good.
Got an idea now.
I was on the internet the other day, and I came across this story about this. There was a couple, like a guy and a girl. They were in a cab in New York City. And chick,
I know where you're going with this.
The chick left her sidekick in a cab. So, they couldn't get it back. So she went and got a new sidekick. And the way T-Mobile works is everything you do on the sidekick gets uploaded to the T-Mobile server. And if you get another phone, everything automatically gets downloaded. Any pictures you've taken, any history, any websites you've gone to, any IM history, because on the sidekicks you got AOL Instant Messenger, whatever. So she got a new sidekick from the T-Mobile store. Had to pay like however much the retail was.
Like $300,
something like that, whatever. So when she put her SIM card in, her new reprogrammed SIM card, all the information downloaded to the phone over the last couple of days. So they found out who this person was, and you could tell the story better than I could, even though I found the story because you sound like you read up on it a lot.
Yeah, when she stuck in the SIM card, the person that found that phone, or say they found it or whatever, they were logging on to the internet. They went onto the AOL account, the MySpace account. They were taking pictures, movies, and everything with a camera. Mm-hmm. So all of that downloaded onto the new phone. So the people that lost the phone, they were able to track this person down. They sent them like an email saying, "Hey, we'll go ahead and give you a reward if you give us back the phone." And then they ignored them. They tried hitting them up on AIM. If you go to their website, they have the entire AIM conversation that they had.
Yeah, the website is www.evanwashere.com/stolen sidekick.
Yeah, check it out. The whole entire conversation is on there. And then this bitch tried to get ghetto with him. Is like, yeah, you stupid white bitch or some bullshit like that. I'm not giving you back your phone because I found it. I guess she believes it.
Finders keep. I mean, first off, the chick was like 16 years old. So, she's real juvenile, real young, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
a 16-year-old with a fucking kid. That's another thing.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a 16-year-old having a kid. My grandmother had my uncle when she was 16.
That was a different times.
Yeah, different times.
Okay.
Before y'all got too...
I think I'll move over here before he swings on me.
Different times, man.
Yeah, but anyways, what was I? They went ahead and confronted him on the AIM, and they didn't want to give up the sidekick, so the guy went ahead and set up a website. It got dug, it got /dotted, and everybody and their mom on the internet knows about this. So
if you don't know what dug or /dotted means, it just got posted to a couple technology news sites. And
dig.com /dot.com, which is usually mostly headlines. People post up and everybody just clicks on it and just checks it out. So that's how it got dug and /dotted. So everybody and their mom knows about
that. Sounded like some crazy sex scene. Thank you for clarifying that to me. Dug and /dotted.
Yeah, some S&M type shit.
That hurts.
Yeah, so pretty much it's everywhere right now, and he went to the police and everything, and every half hour he's updating the website. So
so check it out. It's pretty interesting. I've been reading about it the last couple of days.
Just to get some clarification, so whose sidekick was it? The guys or the chicks?
It was his friend, but I guess this guy has no life whatsoever, so he decided to put up the website and go through all this bullshit for it. And another thing is, he only had the website. I think it was like 3 days, right?
It's been up since like I think the 7th or 8th.
Okay, he's been up since the 7th or the 8th. Right now, it's the 11th, right?
So he's the victim?
No, he's a friend of the victim.
He's the friend of the
friend of the victim. Okay.
But like, you know what it is? I guess like in the beginning, and he wasn't so like, like focused and really getting resolution to this. But when somebody disrespects you and just like treat you like, I guess the way that the people did.
Yeah, the bitch said like, come on. This is her exact words. I got ball. This is my address. Come here and I'll beat you over the head with the sidekick. Those are exact words.
Like when you antagonize someone like that and not antagonize someone.
Why didn't he just go over there if he was so?
It was
rude?
a wrong address.
Oh.
No, actually, he actually was able to find the right address.
Let's go interview this chick.
Well, I don't know. Like, he said he was able to find the right address. He even said that there's people emailing them, telling them that they're sitting right in front of her house, trying to videotape her and everything. So,
dang, this might not be good at all for him, man.
Well,
if something happens to that chick.
He posted like disclaimers on the website. I do not condone this. Blah blah blah. This and that.
It's a crazy world. Somebody might get hurt off a sidekick. That's weird.
He's trying to get some resolution. So
yeah, he's saying
does he want her dead or what?
He just wants it returned. He said it's just all on principle. You lose something, if you find out who it belongs to, return it back to the person.
Right.
Can she even use it anymore? I don't know how their phones work. Like,
well, he's talking to T-Mobile. T-Mobile's supposed to shut it down, and
she's still riding out on that. Okay.
Yeah. Like she even made a like a movie. And she posted up on MySpace of her shaking her ass.
Yeah, so that.
Wow. And they took it down, but yeah, it's pretty.
And they had SpongeBob SquarePants. Did you see that?
Nah, I didn't.
SpongeBob SquarePants and she had SpongeBob SquarePants sheets.
Oh, I didn't keep that.
But
the thing is, it's only been up for a couple of days, and he keeps saying he's not in this for the money. He put up a PayPal. Like if you can log in, if you want to, you can go ahead and make a donation. And like 3 days, he made $1,100.
Well, I mean,
oh my God, I wish somebody steals my trio today.
No, but I mean, bandwidth costs a lot of money, and
he posted up the bills for the bandwidth. It was only, I think it was only like $300 at the most for the bandwidth. And what's gonna happen with the?
Hey, I mean, it's donations, bro. I mean, he's asking, hey, can you donate? I'm not. Just put a button. He said, hey, if you want to donate, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. I don't
know, man. Just go to her house, snuff her, and take your damn phone back. That's it. It's a wrap.
So, I read about this in a couple places, and then Dragon today he confirmed that it wasn't true. But I had heard that Urkel was dead.
Urkel's dead?
Nah,
that's what I heard. I heard that he had committed suicide, and he left a note that said, "Did I do that?"
That's funny. But that's the way to go, though.
But like it was like all over the place. Like I really believe that like he had killed himself. I tried to do some research on the other day, and
that's like an urban legend right there. Like every couple years, he just pops up out of nowhere saying that.
I think he might start the rumor himself, just to get publicity.
Right.
Could be true because he ain't doing shit right now.
Well, D. Well said he was having sex with Penny Hardaway.
Wow, that's
what?
He's having sex with Penny Hardaway. That was the word on the street. They were, a couple or whatnot.
So Urkel's gay?
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway?
I always thought it was gay.
Damn.
You thought Urkel was gay? I mean, Urkel? Or was it the same person?
The same person.
Stefan was gay. Urkel was just a nerd.
Wow, that's all news to
me.
So
Urkel's not dead.
He's just giving head.
So the question of the day, is Jay-Z fucking Rihanna?
Jay-Z's fucking everyone.
Rihanna is his new artist that he signed to Def Jam.
You gotta test out the new product.
And but my question is, she's young. She's like what, 18, 19 years old?
Yeah, probably around that age.
And why would you want to mess up your relationship you have with Beyonce?
Beyonce,
right?
For that. You ever seen it? She got a freaking dome piece, man. She got a huge ass forehead. I don't think she all that good looking.
I mean, you got Jay-Z's a multi-millionaire. I mean, dime pieces come a dime a dozen. Beyonce's no different from any other chick you might meet on the street. She's just Beyonce. And to him, he's on that level now where she's just a normal chick to him. Just like she's Beyonce to us because we feel that she's beyond our reach. Well, personally, I've known people to bang Beyonce prior to her big fame, so I don't think she's that hot. And if I was Jay-Z, I would be banging other chicks too. But see, I don't believe in the whole institution of relationships. So big ups to all of you who do. I don't. So if I was Jay-Z, I would have banged Rihanna.
Well, I wouldn't trade up Beyonce for Rihanna.
It's no trading. He's rich. This
rich bitch.
Beyonce is just this queen as being because, you know what I'm saying? She's not next door, but that's like the girl next door to him.
Right.
He's traveling around the world. He's done it all, man. A chick's a chick.
I still think people give Jay-Z too much credit.
What, as an artist or as an artist or as what?
Nah, as a businessman.
As a businessman or as a rapper?
I think he got thrown the Def Jam thing, like, you know.
He didn't make the deal. He just the deal was put in his lap.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that way too. I don't think he just masterminded this whole deal. Right. I agree.
I think they put him as the president because of his fame.
Yeah, his name. He'll bring in.
That's exactly what it was for. And if anything, if somebody's album is not selling, just go ahead and make a cameo on the album, and that'll help sell.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. And that's my opinion, but I really don't think he's. I mean, he may be now a good businessman, you know, making endeavors, but any rich person is gonna try to, you know, multiply their money by doing things.
Hands and everything.
You know what I mean? But
that's why I had to sleep with those artists.
I really don't think. I mean, look at what was his name? Liar Cohen. That was the old president.
Liar Cohen. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't like in the limelight. He wasn't out in the camera, but everybody knew him in the industry. He does
some shady deals too though. He's a shady deal maker. But I don't know, all business, man. Can't mix business with pleasure.
I still think.
Who cares? He can rap. That's all that matters.
Who?
Jay-Z.
Okay.
So you think he's like on your top 10 list? Is he on the top 10 list for you?
Of course.
I think he makes hot music, hot tracks, but he's not. He's on my top 10. But top 10 that are out right now, yes, he would be on my top 10. Greatest of all time, lower bottom of that top 10. Right. I would say. just
based off of skill or based off of
skill. He's
off of skill, yeah.
Yeah, he's hot on skills. It's just lyrical content for me. I don't think he does nothing for me at lyrical content.
Bro. Yeah. So Cannabis is coming out with another album. You told me that, right, Dragon?
Nah.
Oh, he was.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Cannabis is coming out with another album being produced by the world-renowned, famous DJ Premier.
So you think people are just gonna buy into it just because of Premier?
Nah, man. His time has came and gone. Just Cannabis, hang it up, man. Go back to the army. Do what you gotta do.
He was in the army?
Yeah, he was in the army for a while. He got kicked out for smoking weed.
Smoking cannabis.
So was this before or after he?
This is after he got shut down by LL.
Oh, for real?
I'm sorry, Todd Smith.
Yeah, it was like 2-3 years ago, I think.
He went to the army?
Yeah, man. Money started getting low. He just went in and enlisted. See the world, you know, they pay for school.
How long was he in the army for?
I don't know, like, the time frame, but he was there, and then he got kicked out because he got caught smoking weed.
But back to what you were saying about you don't think Premier producing is going to help him sell albums?
No, I mean, I didn't ask that.
Well,
he said that.
Because, like, that's it. His time is came and gone. He had a chance.
But it did make me curious. I want to hear it now because I know Premier is doing a production and Cannabis is
Garbage. See Hollywood Troy. What was it? True C, whatever Hollywood Story.
See True Hollywood Story.
That was like garbage, bro.
He's got potential, but
the production on that shit
out.
was garbage, bro. Yeah. Oh my god, shit was horrible.
That's has always been his problem. He always had whack production in all of his albums. He has like crazy like skills. He's like one of the best lyricists. Ridiculous. Like, he'll make you rewind the shit over and over just to repeat what the fuck he just said, you know? But, like I say, he had his time. That's it. No one's really going to be checking for him.
Yeah, man, like the...
Especially nowadays when people want to listen to Laffy Taffy and bullshit that's out there.
Like, the average age of, like, you know, what a young person will listen to, the people that buy records, the people that have their parents buy the records, I feel that
buy CDs and don't download the shit illegally.
Right, exactly. I feel like they want to. I don't know if it's intentionally, but they want to listen to somebody that's more their age. Because if you think about it, all the people that are blowing up are young. You know.
I was reading this article in Wired magazine. They did an interview with Andre 3000 of Outkast, and he was saying that kids are so used to living in a fast-paced world. You know, they have iPods and videos and so many things going on. They don't really have time, or they don't want to sit down and listen to music. He was saying music is so quick now. It's just like something, a fast, catchy beat, say the same words over and over again. They like it because they can understand it. They don't have to take time.
What about Bombs Over Baghdad?
They don't understand it.
Huh? That was a pretty fast beat.
You're not understanding. What he's trying to say is nowadays they need something simple that they don't have to think about it. They don't have to like listen to the lyrics. They can just like, you know, listen to one or two words. You know, get the simple.
Basically, like, you know, they want to listen to like a chorus is like the chorus is the whole song.
Yeah, just like
with a catchy dance.
Catchy dance.
That's how, like, if you think about the last year,
that's all.
Every hot song has had like a dance, you know, and then like the chorus that you sing with the dance.
I equate it to like children's videos, like Barney and stuff you watch on Sesame Street. In order for them to get it, you have to put some dance or some rhyme to it.
I was hanging with my nephew yesterday.
It's a breakdown of the education system in the United States, if you ask me.
I was hanging with my nephew yesterday. And we went to the pool, and I brought my radio to the pool, and we were listening to the radio, and that Lean With It, Rock With It song came on, and my nephew started singing that. And I'm like, where you learn that from? He's like, oh, my friend Michelle. And then he started doing the dance. He's like, lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it.
Cool.
And I was like, where'd you learn that from? He was like, oh, from my friend Michelle. And I was like, who's Michelle? I thought it was his older person. And she was like, no, it's this girl in my class. It's like...
Man, see that's where our young generation is going to. This bullshit, man. It just
that brings me to what you said earlier. You said that the South is killing hip hop.
Yeah, the South is all this bullshit is stemming from the South.
Well, there's good music in the South.
And I know D-Well is gonna smack me.
No, it's not. It's just like you're such a big hater of South music altogether. Like,
because, like you said,
let you tell it. It's not one decent artist coming out of the South, and that's false.
There's several of them, but the major majority of them are garbage.
Yeah, I agree, but it's
simple beats,
entertainment.
Rhymes,
as far as hip hop, it's garbage. But entertainment, they move in units.
It's just not entertaining to me.
Yeah. Well, you can't say that you... Well, I don't listen to radio anymore. But there's not one song...
You don't listen to radio because all they play is South music. That's why you don't listen to shit. Maybe I might peep the the videos here and there, because I might see a bitch with a dope ass. Like the T.I. video. We had to rewind just to check her ass. That's it. That's the only redeeming quality.
So how do you feel about T.I. as an artist?
He's garbage.
Wow. Nah. You just said that one of your top 10 artists is Jay-Z. And would you say that Jay-Z would know what he's talking about when he critiques a hip hop artist, since he's one of your top 10?
Not necessarily. That's his opinion.
So he's an expert in his craft, and
he's an expert in rhyming. He might have his own opinion.
You put your foot in your mouth, Dragon.
No. He has his opinion on who he thinks is a good rapper.
Okay, so it's opinion.
I have my own opinion.
Okay.
That's a different thing. Okay?
Well, I feel T.I. is an excellent artist.
I don't think so, but hey, so good. That's our own opinion.
But have you listened to anything besides what you've heard on the radio from T.I.?
No, and I ain't trying to.
Because, why are you so close-minded? Let me ask you this. A year ago, maybe a year more ago, you said, "Oh, I know a great group, blah blah blah," talking about Little Brother. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go listen to Little Brother. Maybe he knows what he's talking about. But knowing it's Dragon, maybe he doesn't. So I went and I peeped it, and it was hot, and I still listen to it to this day. So what I say, before you talk bad about any music, you gotta explore and you gotta.
And where's Little Brother from? Where's the Little Brother from?
North Carolina.
Yeah. Where's that at?
In the South.
There you go.
Like I said, a majority.
Bible Belt, in fact.
look at fucking Chameleonaire. What the fuck this guy's name is?
I like Chameleonaire.
He's an intelligent artist.
Yeah, man. I mean,
his music doesn't sound intelligent to me.
He's not southed out.
Right.
You know,
perfect way of putting it.
It's southed out. I've heard some of his interviews, and you know, he speaks intelligent, and it makes me want to listen to someone who's intelligent. When I hear someone they're speaking and I can't understand what they're
No, I'm saying.
But that's just not with the South. That if you watch old school Rap City, that was half of the interview was, you know what I'm saying, and that was mostly
man.
Northern artists and
Ghostface.
Well, that kind of pissed me off because I saw not too long ago like a clip. It was Cameron and Dame Dash. They was on Bill O'Reilly. Like Dame Dash, he spoke very eloquently. But when it came to Cameron, every other sentence ended with "no, I'm saying, no, I mean, no, I'm saying, no, I mean." Come on.
And you're a speech class. You do a speech class. That, you know what that is? That's not knowing That's not knowing how to speak. That's just not knowing I forgot what they're called, but it's when you don't know the next word. You
just put in a filler.
You know what I mean?
like that. No. And it's hard. That's something that's hard to break. Yeah. Just like saying I mean, it's hard. Like I just said it, and I didn't try to. It's hard, man. And you think these guys put together a whole album, but they can't speak. They can't answer a question without saying, you know what I mean, or you know what I'm saying. It's weird. Are they really writing these albums?
Yeah.
That's something to think about right there.
But with my job, we have this one person that I'm noticing I'm putting these fillers in. She's a member of Toastmasters, and Toastmasters, what they do is they teach you how to speak in front of people, and they make you realize how you speak in all these fillers that you use, and it's like amazing when you make a conscious effort to try not to use those fillers. It's like,
yeah, I know
you realize like that's a filler right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And all that. Like,
right.
I know what you're talking about because I
you
had
should
to go
pause.
through training
if
like
you can't
that.
know,
that's
you
what
gotta
they teach
pause.
You. That's
you
what
pause.
they teach
If you don't know it, if you're gonna say or you just pause.
Yeah,
but
any type of job where you're doing mostly speaking, you have to go like some sort of training like that to keep you from using those type of words or keep you from pausing. You know, keep the conversation going or whatever. So.
Know what I mean?
I'm saying.
So
But why can't they make rappers do that? Come on, the labels can make these guys go through other types of training.
What do you mean?
Why would a label want to do that? Why would they spend extra money on their workhorse like that? Why? What's the point?
When they have interviews, not make these guys look like complete idiots, like retards, man.
You have to understand who they're trying to relate to.
Yeah, if you think about it, a record label. Listen, real quick. A record label and an artist is not like a employer and employee relationship. It's like a foreman and like a contractor. You have like that type of relationship, not more so like an employer and
more
employee.
Like a pimp and a whore.
Well, if you want to put it on street terms.
You know what I mean? It's not that type of employer-employee relationship. It's more
to break it down to you, Dragon.
Yeah, the record
a pimp don't send
their artists. Like a pimp
ain't gonna send his hoe to school. You know what I'm saying? He want to keep her dumb so he can keep her working. That's what I meant earlier. Why would they waste money on an artist?
So that makes sense. That makes sense. You don't want to make your hoes too smart. Or they'll jump ship.
So
Just out there being a pimp.
Cristal is doing a Tommy Hilfiger thing.
Pass that, Chris.
They made, I guess somebody in Cristal, their organization, whatever, made a statement that they don't want to be associated with hip hop and hip hop music because they put a bad name on Cristal. But my thing is, Cristal, I mean, it was notorious and like the, rich and famous people knew about it, but once
nobody
like P Diddy started, talking about Cristal.
Jay-Z started popping the gold bottles.
No, the first one that started was Wu-Tang. They were the first ones to start with that shit, and then everybody else, jumped on board.
But I mean, to me, it's like the hip hop is making you money.
Yeah, it's
hip hop is making Hennessy money. You don't see Hennessy.
Well, Hennessy embraced hip hop.
Right,
I mean, they
exactly.
started a whole ad campaign with one of the pioneers of hip hop, Rakim.
Right.
That's how you should go about it. But they don't want to get branded by saying that this product is for the urban youth. They don't want to get that brand.
Yeah, but then again, like,
well, who could have
aimed more towards like high class, not towards like.
I can't afford it. I mean, people in urban communities cannot afford it. Well, I'm sorry, I cannot afford to spend almost $200 on a bottle of.
I thought it was more than that.
Bubbly wine, bubbly grape juice.
Well, in the club, it's probably.
In the club is way more, but you can get it real cheap.
$150.
Other places.
I've had Cristal one time in my whole life.
I've never had Cristal.
And I'm only 21,
But they're pulling up a Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah, but
nothing like MD.
And like, let me ask you a question.
But I could kind of understand because, like I was telling you earlier, because
speaking to the mic,
the way they be, what they be doing with those.
What they be doing, yo?
No, I'm saying
what they be
with
doing.
The Cristal bottles, they be in the commercials.
They be in the commercials.
The videos.
Or in the videos, they be on there pouring it on bitches. Just pouring out.
That's how you treat them.
Acting the fool with it. So I could kind of understand because they're their company, and they don't want to try to portray, a bad image. And most times,
they still making money though.
Hip hop does have a bad image associated with it.
Well,
so that's
I don't think hip hop could cast a bad image on Cristal as a company. They're so here. I mean, they're so here. Like Tommy Hilfiger, well, you related back to that. That was different because kids could afford Tommy. They could go out and steal Tommy because that's what what was going on. Steal Tommy and wear the shit. People wore that all the time, but you don't see any of these high school kids. Well, I don't see any of these high school kids going to buy Cristal or seeing 20. I go to the club. I don't see anybody drinking Cristal.
Well, you know why I think that. Talking about Tommy, I don't know how we got on the subject, but Tommy Hilfiger, you know why Tommy Hilfiger and Nordic and all that stuff really was, everybody was wearing it was because there was no real, us as a people, we didn't, I'm talking about, urban community, we didn't really embrace hip hop like clothing companies, and we did to an extent, like Cross Colors
came out. I mean, FUBU.
Well, everybody.
I'm talking
about
Cross Colors, Carl Kanai. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, those were the couple, the two that I can remember urban clothing lines. But now everybody has a urban clothing line. You know what I mean? So the hip hop community has really embraced the urban fashion designers, and that there's a business, an urban fashion design business, where 15, 20 years ago there wasn't.
So you're trying to say that some of these rappers should be out there making their own like wine and champagne and shit?
No, I'm just talking about Tommy Hilfiger. I'm just talking about why.
You're saying that they embraced it because there's nothing else. So
I agree. I think they should.
Cristal.
I think so.
Well, I mean, the hip hop artists kind of done so, like Damon Dash, they bought Armandale. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's not no high class flicks. That's like
disgusting. I'm sorry to put you out there, Dane, but that shit tastes like ABC grain alcohol.
Isn't it like potato vodka or something like that?
Yeah, it's not even like grain or wheat. Like
I'm saying, it's not even high class licks.
Disgusting.
It's just some cheap shit.
I've never had.
But I mean, they price it just as much as Grey Goose and your Stoli and the top of the line, but I don't drink it.
So I mean, there's been some, well, I would say most alcohol companies have embraced urban community.
Yeah, like
Grey Goose. Grey Goose has like They put concerts on.
Colt 45.
Oh man.
D. Williams, Colt 45. But Cristal, I don't know. I mean, I can't afford it either. So I mean, whatever. I mean, I'd probably have it like a special occasion.
I mean, you see, what's his name? P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. He'll spend $100,000 on just champagne alone for a party. That's ridiculous to me. That's ridiculous.
Give me that money, man.
Yeah.
Might as well spend it on hookers anyway. So fuck it.
I don't know what you do. I mean, that's
hookers.
It's up to you.
Yo, that's every weekend.
If I got $100,000, I'm not hookers. I'm rich. I'm going to get Beyonce. She's single now.
So I'm talking about Wu-Tang. Raekwon is signing to Aftermath.
All right, coming out with Cuban Links Part 2.
That was a classic. Oh my god, that album was like classic. Like,
personally, I think it was the best Wu-Tang album ever. That came out of that whole entire.
Return to the 36 Chambers.
I think Cuban Links is better.
And I like Ghost's first album too.
That was that was Old Dirty Bastard's name of the album, right? Or what was the name of his first album?
36 Chambers. That's Old Dirty.
Yeah, that was classic, man.
Nah, I think Cuban Links.
Both those, I got those albums at the same time, man. And I was like, it's ridiculous. Like those two albums were ridiculous. It's like those are on my top 10. Yeah, you know what else is on my top 10? Not Raekwon, but Rakim's comeback album, The 18th Letter, the double CD,
and Trop Park Quest, Midnight Marauder.
But signing to Aftermath.
Right, and supposedly Busta Rhymes is supposed to executive produce his album. So.
Busta Rhymes is gonna produce his album?
Yeah, because Busta Rhymes signed to Aftermath too.
Oh, but still, I just
hope.
When I think of production, I don't think of.
Well, he's not gonna like do his beats, but he's gonna like overlook the entire project, make sure everything goes.
Sure, I could do that.
I just hope it doesn't end up
engineering the album, and I just hope it doesn't jack up an album, because you can't label it, as part 2 of a classic album if it's not hot.
Right.
Yeah, it's pointless to release.
Like that album was like way up here, so it's gonna have to go even higher.
If I was doing the album, the budget would be no cap on the budget, because you have to come strong.
Yeah, I mean, to come out with an album like that, you can't. You have to go. You gotta go. You gotta go back in the future. Well, that's just stupid, but you gotta go. You gotta take it. You gotta take it back, man. You can't, come up with, have these new producers, but you gotta have that old school flavor, man. I mean, this is Wu-Tang we're talking about. This is Raekwon. We're talking about.
So Ray, you heard him get back on the coke and do what you need to do.
So you're saying he should get back RZA to do most of the tracks?
Nah, his
because RZA fell off hard. He did a tuck and roll, man. He fell hard.
The beats are good, but his sound, I don't like the way when he does an album, it sounds like crap.
Well, aren't you weren't you a big fan of RZA?
Yeah, I am, but ever since he came out, that Bobby Digital,
Bobby Digital,
exactly, he fell hard.
Well, that shit was garbage.
Yeah, it was a garbage ass album. So hopefully things go in the right direction. I'm kind of iffy on the whole little Busta Rhymes deal, because after hearing the Big Bang, the album was garbage too. So hopefully it doesn't.
That's not out yet.
Whoa.
Dragon got called out.
It's not out. How'd you hear that album?
I heard it from secret sources.
Oh, okay.
The album is not all that great, except for the one track he did with ODB. Now that track is sick, but the rest of it is pretty whack.
So what's up with the Old Dirty Bastard album?
What about it?
I mean, I know he probably cut a lot of tracks when he got out of jail.
Yeah, but you see with the whole thing that's going on with Rockefeller, that's probably something that's on the back burner as far as putting that album out.
It's the same thing with MOP. They never released the album with them, and they still haven't released one with fucking G Unit.
Talking about G Unit, G Unit signs RL and Next to the label, and they're already coming out with a diss record. And my thing is that like a prerequisite to get signed to G Unit?
You gotta have beef with somebody.
Yeah, for real.
If you don't have beef, you need to make some up right now.
So I never knew that they had.
On them or something.
They're making a diss record to 112 and Jagged Edge. And I didn't even know they had beef with them.
Jagged Edge is kind of gangster too, man. A couple of those dudes, you know, they've been locked up for the last couple of years and everything. I don't know about Next and RL. Look a little soft, so we might have some R&B wars going on.
I don't know, man.
Like, how can you how you gonna make a R&B diss track?
This is like R.
It's because
Kelly.
they need a gimmick, man. Because like none of G-Unit shit is selling anymore. Look what happened with Tony Yayo's album. That shit was a flop. Fucking
Well,
Bob
you
Deep's
think-
album was garbage.
You think so? You think G-Unit is gonna be the next Rough Riders?
Yeah.
I think they've
Rough
surpassed
Riders-
Rough Riders at this point because Rough Riders came out strong,
Hell yeah.
running like a stallion, and then withered away.
I think it was the clothing line. I think did them in.
Shoot, Swiss Beats was the next Dr. Dre. Well, back then, let them tell it, but now
I mean,
he's doing his
still-
own thing.
Yeah.
And Rough Riders, is that even a label anymore?
I don't think so.
They had Eve.
Eve, I think is
She
Eve
even a
a-
rapper anymore?
I know, right?
She's an actress.
Nah, she just does acting and shit. But
I don't know.
they fucking fell off hard. So I think the same thing's gonna happen to G-Unit because they're not selling records like they used to. You know, the first couple albums that came out of the camp, you know, they were selling mad units, but not anymore.
Got that 50 and Michael Jackson coming out soon.
Oh man, it's gonna kill Michael Jackson's career too.
I think Michael Jackson already killed his own career.
Are you crazy? Maybe here in the United States, but you know how much that man is loved overseas? Every other country, the girls are crying just to see the guy.
Oh, Michael!
Just because we don't like him here
Man,
in the States.
Japan loves that man.
They love him everywhere else except here in the United States. Everywhere else, everybody loves him. They'll do anything for that guy. So he didn't kill his career. He killed it here in the United States, but not everywhere else.
I don't think he killed it here. Michael put out an album, man. You still got diehard fans. I'll listen to it.
I don't know.
That's Michael
The
Jackson.
last album he came out with wasn't really strong, man.
Yeah, what was the single off of that?
I don't even know.
either.
Well, was it the Butterflies?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a hot
Jay-Z
song, though,
song,
man. Yeah, okay, that was a hot song. You gonna front,
Yeah.
man? It's Michael. Yeah, I ain't no kid. He ain't touching me.
But who heard about Dave Mays Would Never?
Rap Pages,
Yeah.
the Inquirer of hip hop.
So basically, my question to you is, I mean, Dave Mays is a smart dude. He was the founder of the Source. You know what I'm saying? So he's got some type of sense. But where
Some type.
he fucked up
Just a
was, you know what I'm
Getting
saying?
punked by Benzino.
Exactly.
Which might happen again.
Exactly. So that's my question: is Benzino going to be involved? Because nobody's gonna. I mean, like that would be the most. Oh, well, I guess if it's a tabloid, it's going to be hated anyway.
Yeah.
But if Benzino is involved, it's going to be like really hated.
The smartest thing for him to do, I would keep Benzino a silent partner until that magazine gets off and popping, because it's a lot of people in the industry that hates Benzino, or not hate him.
But why would you
he's-
even put?
He's just bad business.
Why would you
to deal with him.
put him as a selling partner? I mean, like his.
Bend over buddy. He's
Yeah.
gonna do anything he tells
Nah,
him to.
man. I think he did that. Dave Mays needs to just part ways with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like all of Benzino's like efforts have like gone to the gutter. Like his club in Miami, his sports bar in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like garbage.
But it goes down to, like I said, about the record industry, the pimp and the hoe. Right?
Yes.
So
That's
which
the
one
way it
is
goes.
Benzino?
Benzino's the pimp.
Thought
Dave
he
Mays
was
is
a hoe.
the hoe. He slaps his bitch up and makes him do whatever the fuck he says. That's it.
What's up with that new Made Man album?
Nothing.
Yeah, cool ads though. They have cool ads in the Source, like
Yeah,
5-page
$5
rollouts. Like, damn.
So
Bulletproof vest and the legend.
DMX,
Antonio and
DMX the
Soldi.
preacher is in more trouble.
What?
So you told me about this, Dragon.
Yeah, he got bagged for some shit with some.
Crack again?
Nah, it was some fucking vehicle shit. I forgot what the fuck.
He doesn't have a driver's license, right? Nah. He didn't have a driver's license. Was he driving again?
Yeah, he got caught driving somewhere, and the cops bagged him again.
Well, I mean, if you got money like that, why don't you just have a driver?
Because he likes to drive fast. I like to drive. Did you see him on Driven? I like to drive.
It's like ridiculous, yo. I mean, if you got...
It's like owning, you know what I'm saying, a Ferrari, but you can't drive it, so you get a driver to drive it fast for you while you sit on the side. Nah, man, you want to drive it yourself.
He doesn't have too much sense. That's all I gotta say.
He's gonna be a preacher, though, man.
I'm not going to
supposedly
that
he's
church.
supposed to change his whole name and everything.
What is he gonna change it to?
I have no idea.
So, who changed their name? The
LL?
guy from not LL. The guy from has that like singing track out. From
T-Pain?
No. He's a good artist.
Oh, CeeLo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Gnarls
He
Barkley?
threw me all off. You know what I'm saying? It's like that sounds like CeeLo, but
What's his name is like
Gnarls Barkley.
Gnarls
Yeah,
Barkley. Well, it's not his name. Is they named themselves Gnarls Barkley because it's him and Danger Mouse. DJ Danger Mouse. So they
Oh,
call
for
the
real?
group Gnarls Barkley.
It's not
He
like
didn't change his
Last
name.
name
Danger
or
Mouse is
something?
the guy that did the Grey album,
He
right?
did the Grey album and did the Danger Doom with.
So he did the
Enough
production on it. That's the. I like the song. The track is a little weak to me though. It doesn't
Doom.
have.
Have you heard the entire album?
No, I haven't heard the entire album.
I have the entire. It's pretty hot.
Where'd you get it from?
That's another.
That's not out
another
yet, is it?
recommendation. Anyways, I got it a long time ago, but I'm not saying where.
Long
Inside
time ago.
sources.
Single was just released last week.
I get
So,
everything.
DMX is gonna have a reality TV show on BET.
What?
Soul of a Man.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Another show about a crackhead. We already had the
little
Bobby
Kim.
Brown show with crackheads on there. Now we have another show dedicated to crackheads.
Did they renew that?
I think so. It's called Cracking Me now.
I guess they made a lot of money off that, man, because it was their own thing. 'Cause I remember them talking about it. They were like, yeah, we're shopping our we have our own reality show and we're shopping. And this was like a couple years ago, and that shit, they're just so crazy and wild that you just want to see, like you said, you want to see a train wreck.
If I want to see a train wreck, I'll go down and watch Crackheads off of OBT.
There you go. Yeah, but they just need to stop with this whole entire reality TV.
Yeah, you know, like
People get a life, man. Get up.
It really
turn off the
pisses me
TV,
off.
Get outside, man.
It really pisses me off
Fat
when
ass off the couch.
when you're you know, because
Yeah, you're fat ass. You.
when I watched a show called Surface on NBC. It was a pretty good show. It was a show, had a storyline, had a plot, had everything, and they canceled it for some bullshit reality show. It's just like, when is
the
this
only
gonna?
person in America that watched that shit?
It doesn't. They do this with a lot of shows. They did it with E-Ring. E-Ring's not on anymore. That was a pretty good show. You know what I mean? It's like,
Hey, have you ever heard of Earring, D-Wall?
I did watch it. Several episodes.
Is that like a cock ring? I never heard no
yo,
fucking
you would say
I've
some
never
shit
heard
like
of a cock ring before. Would you? what's a cock ring?
I don't know. It's the same thing with an earring. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Cock ring. Is that on Fox?
The E-Ring was about the Pentagon, and you know the Pentagon has rings, and one of the rings was for the E-Ring.
Okay.
So it was a pretty good show, and like they cancel a lot of shows for bullshit reality shows, and it pisses me off because, you know, reality shows they you know, they came about like really strong back in like 2000, and they're still around. It's like ridiculous. Give me a break.
Yeah, I don't.
Because people still watch them.
I mean,
they want to
just
get
like-
up and have their own damn life. That's it.
Overkill.
Can we just like have like a network just for reality shows so we can stop just put all these stupid reality shows on one fucking?
I hate American Idol. I hate that show.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate that show.
You're
man.
not the only one. That
And,
shit's
you know,
fun.
it's some people who drop
Did you
everything
see what
in
happened
life
to American
just to
Idol
go
last night?
just to see American Idol. That pisses me off too. I hate those people.
Thank you.
Fucking ridiculous. So I'm petitioning the TV studios out there just to create a TV reality show channel.
Speaking of American Idol, I saw this on CNN last week. I don't know the full story on it, but Master P has a show coming out. Like it's called, I can't even think of the name, but it's like American Idol but for hip hop. That's
Like you would not even.
Like a making the band type deal.
no, like American Idol. Like there's people you perform and you I don't know how they do the judging and crap.
They're coming out with another Making the Band.
Puffy's doing it?
I have no idea. I heard it.
Please stop. No more.
Some cheesecake.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I need Cambodian breast milk.
It's ridiculous. Just stop with all the reality shows and put good TV back on.
Yes, thank you.
You know what I wish? I wish that, like, you know, like, you have like a TV show that obviously has got canceled. What do they do with all the episodes they didn't show? What do they do with it?
Throw them in the trash.
But they, I mean, like, they should like make them like, you know what would be hot? Not to DVD. Make them to download. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure it's probably inexpensive. You know, it's probably more inexpensive than burning them to DVD.
Or dedicate a whole channel to
canceled. Yeah. So we need a canceled TV show channel.
Bob Johnson, hey man, you heard it first here. So if I see you come out with that shit, coming and whip your ass.
Yeah,
and make a reality show channel, and then we'll be happy.
We're just playing Bob.
There you go. All right, so we need to wrap up the show. Over time.
Real quick. Ringtones are gonna get certified by the RAAI. Oh, hold on, let me say this. By the RIAA.
Wow, so they're gonna
have lappy tappy.
They're gonna have platinum and
gold and silver.
There's no silver, bro.
Whatever the standards
it's
are.
Not anniversaries or weddings.
It's gold, platinum, and
it's not the Olympics.
Diamond. And D-Wo was talking about they're gonna have like a ringtone award ceremony type thing or whatever.
Yeah, something it's going down about the ceremony that they're having. I think there's like 4 or 5 artists who've sold 2.5 million ringtones, which is a lot of ringtones.
If you think about that,
that's a lot of Jamster.com.
Like what? The average ringtone is what, $2.99?
Yeah.
So let's figure it out. I don't want to figure it out, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, do you know anyone that actually buys these things? Like buys these ringtones?
I don't even use ringtones anymore. I use whatever came on my phone. That's what I use.
So what do you think the artist gets a bigger cut from a ringtone sale than an album sale, since there's no real like
record companies still getting their percentage of that? Because a lot of these are the actual songs. It's not just a beep beep beep. It's the actual song. So that would just be like I guess the same percentage they get from a download of that song from iTunes or something. Which you might be right, because I think they get more for a download than they do for
because there's no type of like actual like physical production, because it's just everything's digital.
And speaking of downloads, they're honoring Prince for being like the innovator of downloading music. He was the first artist who put his whole album online to be downloaded and stopped printing albums altogether.
For real? He doesn't.
He was the first.
He doesn't sell CDs in the store anymore.
Because he had a problem.
That's the way of the future.
He did it because he had to get out of his contract that time where he changed his name to a symbol.
Oh, so that was a long time ago?
Right. He's had albums on the internet since then.
Oh, but some people still really want to go out and buy the actual CD. So
yeah, they're idiots.
For some people, I mean, hey, some people want to do that. So,
but like the way technology is moving, CDs are going to be phased out. Everything's going to be MP3 players and all that. So
I still haven't bought an iPod. You know why? Because I was reading an article where Steve Jobs, which is like the president of Apple, said that the way that they're gonna do it is you're gonna need to buy an iPod every single year. That's what they said.
That's the way it is with all technology. With anything, you have to buy something.
I still should be able to use my iPod in 10 years from now if I wanted to. I seen a guy walking with an old Sony tape Walkman the other day.
But that's the thing, you can, but
the thing is,
what
like,
it means is of course, like any other technology, every year they're gonna come out with new upgrades.
But the thing is,
if you like me, I like to have the newest shit. Like,
but you have everything though. But see,
like tomorrow, I'm gonna go buy the DS Lite. I already have a DS, but I'm gonna go buy the DS Lite because it's the newest shit that came out.
Right. But for people that not, you're in your own class, because you have every single type of electronic. You have like all
Get the
game
exclusive
systems.
CDs and everything.
I have everything.
But for me, like, you know, the reason why, I mean, I can afford an iPod, but the reason why I haven't got one is because I'm like, damn, if I buy this one, tomorrow they're going to come out with something better. You know what I mean?
See, but if you if you think of that mentality, you're never gonna buy it because, like, if you're gonna wait, let me wait for next month, and then when you get to next month, like, I'm not gonna buy it because something new is gonna come out.
Like I was gonna buy,
is always gonna come out.
I was gonna buy like the 60 gig jump off the regular iPod, and then they came out with they came out with the video iPod, and I know that they're gonna come out with like the official video iPod.
Which you said a long time ago. I think in podcast number 5 or 6.
Yeah, I remember that.
They would never come out with one. No.
I have a question about your comment. Are you saying that they're gonna change it so you can't download music to the old iPod and you're forced to buy a new one?
They're not gonna lock you out. But what he's saying is, like, with all technology, every year, of course, there's gonna be new upgrades.
But see, this
if
different.
you're thinking in that same mentality where you're not gonna buy anything, you're never gonna get anything because everything's gonna be upgraded.
But there's different consumers out there, because I'm the type of buyer. I buy what's on sale, so I'll buy the older model. If it does everything, so what? It doesn't fly, or I can't piss in it, or whatever. Yeah, as long as I can still listen to it and download music, I don't need it to.
You know what I've decided?
And
it's been a long time, but I'm always the person that, like, I'll buy a computer and I'll try to put one together. But I was thinking about this today. I was thinking about this today. I think I'm actually gonna go out and buy like a real nice expensive computer.
But they're so affordable now. Like when you were building your own computer, computers were very expensive. I bought my computer 3 years ago, and I get the same computer for like $20 now.
Yeah, I bought a pretty cheap computer for Black Friday for $150.
So it doesn't make sense to build a computer anymore, because why spend all that time and work when you can just go buy the same thing for about the same price?
Right. So I think I'm just gonna spend, some really good money on a computer that I know is gonna last me.
Then those shitbox computers you were fucking ghetto rigged yourself.
Nah, I'm gonna donate them or something.
I don't think anybody wants one of those old computers.
He had a computer that ran on gasoline.
All right, well, this is the show.
Grimlock.
Oh, talking about the Transform movie, you were talking about that last week. I heard that they're gonna put like.
He said it's real people, right?
He said live
action. And like some of the Transformers are gonna be like plasma screens,
and iPods and stuff like that.
That's stupid.
Exactly.
Plasma screen.
Next up,
what's gonna be his name? Like
our plasma.
What is he gonna do?
Plasmatron.
Right. Exactly.
He's gonna shoot, like get ready to get killed. He puts on porn real quick.
Optimus iPod.
So this is how we do it all day, every day. This is the Maddness podcast.
Occupied with this porn for so much time. I need backup.
This is how we do it all day, every day. My name is Prime Suspect. We got D-Well, DJ Dragon. Like I said, Steezy couldn't be here because he's in Puerto Rico, chilling at the
Bring us
playa.
back some bitches.
And Bacardi.
Yeah.
So check the website, www.nomadsent.com. Check us on MySpace, myspace.com/Nomads Entertainment. No space between the Nomads and the entertainment. Big up to everybody out there holding us down. Big up to, everybody in California. Guam, Tipo, hold it down. Like I said, big up to you, dog. We pray for you when we go to Iraq. So this is how we do it. Anybody got any shout outs before we go?
Nah.
Nope.
All right.
What's up, Nashville, Palm Beach?
Peace out.
My 9 to 5.
Sex with monkeys.
Whoa, doing that no more. Hurts.